You're doing it wrong. Pretty sure there's no right way to do it. Yeah, maybe if you don't care how you're coming off to other people. Don't front, okay? Everybody cares. Maybe you don't care what everyone thinks. But obviously, if you have someone who you respect, you want them to respect you back.
Badaboom.
Okay, we need to have a talk about conversational lighteners like LOL, smileys, and haha. If it's not funny, then don't say LOL or haha, please. Why? I use conversation lighteners to show people that I'm being friendly. And that's fine as long as you know them and trust them. Otherwise, don't. You can talk to your friends and family however you like, but please don't use conversational lighteners around people you don't know very well. Because it makes you look brainless when you're laughing at nothing. It also makes you look really submissive. You're basically making it obvious how easy it would be to take advantage of you, showing what a sucker you are. However, if they're using conversation lighteners, then you can too. Still, I wouldn't. I just tell them, heads up, just because I don't use smileys and LOLs doesn't mean I'm pissed off. That's just how I text. There's down to earth, and then there's la la land. Pick your platform. The only time I use conversation lighteners is when that person obviously thinks I'm intimidating, just because I want them to relax. It's my way of saying, I want you to see me as your equal. Please don't put me on a pedestal. If you're talking to someone who you might like more than a friend, then focus less on coming off as friendly and focus more on coming off as intelligent. This involves logic. If you want to start a conversation with someone, then you can just ask them something like, hey, what was the most interesting part of your day? Or like some other tried and true conversation starter. If they say nothing, then tell them, you are such an interesting person. They'll get the joke. Or at least something to let them know that they're not giving you much to go off of. Also, if you don't know how to respond to something that somebody says, you can always just change the subject. Like, you can ask them, do you believe in aliens? Or, so what's your favorite childhood memory? These are just suggestions for if you're not knowing what to say. People love to talk about themselves. Unless they're like me and they don't like having conversations over text. If you catch yourself overthinking while you text, then stop. Write out all your thoughts on paper, and they should straighten out. That's why I don't text. I end up overthinking everything and then just take forever to respond. People always think I'm playing games or something. It's like, no, I'm thinking. In fact, if you take forever to respond, then you should apologize and explain yourself because it's rude. It's actually not a big deal. If someone doesn't respond, then don't get mad at them. They probably didn't know how to respond, or they thought the conversation was over, or they forgot. Don't get mad at someone for something they do over text because that's just drama. Yeah, unless they like threaten you or something. Always read your text before sending to check for clarity. Make sure you improve at least one thing before sending. No, that's ridiculous. Only if you're an overachiever. Anyways, unless I'm telling someone how I feel, I try not to get emotional over text. That's just because emotions are the enemy of logic, and in writing they translate as stupid. Maybe to judgmental people, especially angry texts. Nobody will respect you if you send them. But guys, you need to give your girl a pass once a month if you know what I mean. And girls, give your guys a pass every 45 days for text too. Yeah, I think that their like testosterone fluctuates and stuff. That's hearsay. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. Do you have any suggestions or contradictions to my advice when it comes to text? Post them below. Maybe you don't care how... That's just because it also makes you look really submissive. It also makes you look... It's once a month. All your thoughts on paper, and maybe to judgmental me. Well, you don't know. And girls, give your guys a